Okay, maybe not the most fun subject, but I thought it was important. If you're Gen X like me, the fact of the matter is you're going to find yourself going to more and more funerals. In this video, I want to share some rules of etiquette, the way to behave at a funeral, and stick around to the end because I'm going to share the number one thing you can do to leave the deepest impact for the grieving family. Okay, so we'll get started. So I did go to a funeral today. It probably goes without saying for many of you, but not always the case, which is why I'm bringing it up. Dress well. Okay, wear dark clothes. Men, wear a jacket. You know, you're not there to stand out. You're there to pay respects to the family and to grieve the deceased. But it's very important, and people will notice. So the funeral that I went to today, most everybody was dressed appropriately, but there were some people one person showed up in sweats, literally sweatshirt and sweatpants. That's just not okay. That's not even something that I would wear to the grocery store, much less a funeral. A traditional, massive Christian burial, don't wear sweats. Again, just don't do that. The other thing is another person, I've seen this twice now, where people show up like in sundresses or very casual dresses and things that don't fit. We could do better than that. Especially for this funeral that I went to today, the person who is deceased died 2 weeks ago. So there's time to say, I've got to go to this funeral, and there was like a 2-week window between the death and the funeral. And you can do better. This was an ill-fitting, very casual dress. At least if you're going to wear a casual dress, maybe have it fit correctly. So that's just something. So show up, look good, look respectful. This is a solemn event. You would think it goes without saying, but it doesn't. The second thing is, if you are a guest in the funeral procession and the reception line, just be brief. And really that's for the family. Be brief. They're not going to remember what you say. I guarantee you that. They're just going to remember that you were there. But I think more importantly it's for the other people who are behind you. They don't want to have to stand there and wait and interrupt in awkward, so the reception line is a little awkward. So when you're up and you're saying your condolences to the family, be very brief. And then lastly, which is really what I think is the deepest impact, and again, I'll tell a real story, something that really happened to me and that I appreciate so much and it did leave a deep impact, was when my brother died, who was 40 years old, who died suddenly. It was a sad death. Today's death was an 80-year-old. It was my uncle who died. And it's a sad death too, but it wasn't necessarily the same as when a young person dies. And when my brother died, it was just a lot of grief. And a lot of times the family has been through something, and it's very difficult on the family to make small talk. It really actually is very exhausting. And the deepest impact that you can make, and the number one tip that I'm going to share with you, is when you get up there and you are finally able to express your condolences. This is what happened. My parents' friends, Mr. and Mrs., both grabbed me. They put their arms around me and they said, "Don't say a word. Just don't say a word." And they just gave me a hug. And it was really so appreciated because I was too tired. I didn't want to make small talk. And I really, really think that's a great thing for you to do. Just the fact that you're there is what will be very meaningful to the family. So anyway, if you like this video, I'm going to link to another video that I've done if you're interested at all, to a video that I've done about other social norms and etiquette. And I don't know, share with me any thoughts, any feedback. Did I miss anything? We all are going to have funeral experiences, unfortunately. Because of our age, it's just going to be more and more. But if there's anything else that I missed, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Thanks.